Well, hey pals, Peeps here. Thanks for dropping in today. Thought I'd go strong with the Minnesota backdrops lately. I'm feeling it up here, and I'm proud of this place, and I'm just putting it on display right now.
Cannonball!
So, pulled out my Tom Brunansky shellac plaque. That's right. You know what a shellac plaque is. Don't pretend. We got our Bruno shellac plaque on display. Pulled this out of the basement. Win Twins. Got the Minnie and Paul shaking hands over the river there. And Tom Brunansky. He was a bruiser. He could hit the long ball in the Metrodome without a doubt. We've also got our Donruss team set that I pointed out not too long ago that was had at the department store, in 1990, I'm sure, for the retail price of 99 cents. So I love that as a thing. Again, that's made its appearance in the past. Brought out my 1968 Topps Rod Carew. Beautiful rookie cup, all-star rookie cup. I mean, that's the rookie cup we all want. I love in 1960, I talked about it recently on those all-star rookie cards. The rookie cup was in 3 dimensions. It had like it was like a 3-dimension with a shadow and everything. That's a nice one. But yeah, this is a dandy of a PSA 4. Here's the back. My favorite Rod Carew had to make an appearance in support of the Twin Cities as I zoom out. And we're back in. For Tony O. Tony Oliva, this is one I pulled out of a pack on the channel probably 5 years ago or something. It was out of a hobby pack I had picked up at a card shop near San Jose randomly. And went in, checked out the shop. It was really ultra modern, and I just wasn't interested in what they had at the moment, but they did have some hobby packs. I believe it was Topps Archives, and picked one up. It sat around for a long time, and I opened it on the channel one day, and out came this beautiful on-card Tony Oliva autograph in the 1971 Topps design, the Archives Fan Favorites auto. These were numbered to 99. Of course, Tony O elected into the Hall of Fame not that long ago. Twins legend. And I thought I'd show a few cards sort of in anticipation of the few pickups I've made. This is one I've shown before when I showed, I think it was a left field sets video. My 1949 Remar bred Artie Wilson, shown here with the Oakland Oaks. 1949 Remar bred baking company, or Remar Baking Company. Artie Wilson was a star in the PCL, and I don't know, 4 batting titles maybe? Yeah, 4 batting titles. I do have some notes here. And played with the Birmingham Black Barons, so part of the Bridge collection. And that is a little foreshadowing for what we have coming up. I also brought out my 1953 Topps Bob Boyd. Bob Boyd's first Topps card, a rookie card if you will. Broke into the league in 1951, but didn't get a card until this 1953 Topps. Broke the color barrier for the White Sox. Bob Boyd is, he was a Negro Leagues Hall of Famer, huge star for I think he played for Memphis, the Memphis Red Sox. And was 32 years old before he was, got his chance at the big leagues. Heck of a player, Bob Boyd, and you know, sort of a case of what could have been in the majors, but made his name, a huge name, in the Negro Leagues. A little foreshadowing there. Oh, uncle of Oil Can Boyd. I've mentioned that before, I'm sure. All right, next, I've shown this before in a video about 53 Bowman Color. Here is my Monty Irvin. Just such a beautiful, beautiful baseball card. The photography in this set is fantastic. And on some cards in particular, I think it's just sort of mind-blowingly good. This is just a gorgeous photo of Monty. What an image. In a super fine SGC2. Really proud of that one. It took me a while to find a copy of that one, I remember, that I was really pleased with as I zoom out again.
Try here. Stop.
We're back. All right, on to the pickups. A couple, let's see, a few pickups here for the Retired Stars binder and an autograph. An autograph. 2 autographs. 3 autographs. All right, here we are. Retired Star binder food. We've got a Prism from 2025. I believe this is 2025. New Prism of Campy. Look at that beauty. I mean, Prism Silver, the legacy of that parallel really appeals to me. Used to be much tougher to come by, still not super easy. And to me, the legacy of the parallel is paramount, honestly. I mean, the card construction is just fantastic. Great image of Campy, of course, donning the tools of ignorance. You wouldn't know there's no logo. It's just, it works. They don't have the MLB license for logos, but in this case, fabulous. Here's the back. Cheap binder food. That couldn't have been maybe $2. Something like that. Here we go with a Select 2024, I think this is. Select Jolton Joe DiMaggio. And I just love this image and design. Just think it all comes together there for, like, you know, again, under $2 shipped. All right, next we have an autograph, the first of 2, and this one is from the 2001 Fleer Greats of the Game set. I can blame a collector I know for getting me to invest my time, that is, into finding a 3-card row. This is going to be one of the 3 for my Retired Stars binder that I cherish so much and I work on a lot, probably too much. Here it is. It's the Artie Wilson from, like I said, 2001 Fleer Greats of the Game. Artie Wilson, the same Artie Wilson shown on that 1949 Remar Bread Company card, but as you can see, it is an on-card autograph, and that is just fantastic. I love it. Artie did get his cup of coffee in the majors, 22 at-bats for the New York Giants. I think it was 1951. Did I already mention that? I think I skipped over that. I just think this is fantastic. Going to be great as part of the row of 3 in the Retired Stars binder. All right, there's a little rearrangement. Had to make room for the second pickup. The third is in ComC jail, but this will be in that same 3-card row. It is the Monty Irvin on-card autograph from the same set. And the ComC box is due to arrive in March sometime, so I'm excited to share some of that with you. The Monty Irvin to go alongside the legendary 53 And last but not least, how about a beautiful 1958 Topps Bob Boyd, shown here with the Orioles on the swing finish and a nice bold autograph. Was stoked to add this to my bridge collection. I have added a few autographs that I'm kind of waiting to put together a couple other videos to show, but I thought today I'd show this beautiful 58 Topps Bob Boyd. Swing finish for the win. And there you have it. Some sick picks. Volume 1. Take care, everybody. Build bridges, not walls. Peace.